What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hidden Podcast. This is the Hidden Podcast. Don't tell your friends, it's not good. Also, the audio in this got messed up in the first half. The second half has better audio. This is a friend that I met, and I was like, hey, let's do a podcast. So we did. So enjoy. Love you. Bye.
Oh, we're on camera too?
Yeah.
That's kind of
Is that okay?
That's okay. I look how I look, that's just...
What's wrong with that? Hello.
Hello.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Do you hear it in your headphones?
I hear you in the headphones.
Yeah. Do you hear yourself? Hello?
Ow.
Hello? Yeah.
Is it on? Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I think this is gone. Okay. This is the Hidden Podcast. This is called the Hidden Podcast, by the way, because I do not blast this out.
Okay.
I don't tell anybody.
But I'll get to hear it, right?
Yeah, you'll get to hear it.
Okay, cool.
It'll be on the internet. So...
Okay. I'm going to keep this close.
Okay, so what's your name?
Nicole.
I already knew your name, but I just wanted to ask and say it for the thing.
Okay. My name is Nicole.
Okay. And I guess let's just talk about where we met first.
Tinder.
We can just come on and say it. That's where we met.
Out.
Sorry, I'm sick as hell too.
That's okay.
So how did you find Tinder? Why are you on Tinder?
I decided to get on Tinder because I was having really shitty luck meeting people out here in Louisiana. I thought Tinder would be better.
Where are you from?
Alabama.
Okay. I knew that.
I know you knew that.
I knew that, but for audience sake, I was like, you know what? Let's find out.
I'm from Alabama, and I'm trying to establish more roots in Louisiana. And I've just met the weirdest people on my own. Just
Where do you go to meet people?
bad places.
Tell me where.
Well, I don't know. There was this one time I went to the gym, and I was hungry after the gym. I was hungry and I didn't want to go far, but the only thing close was like this really weird looking building. Like, I didn't think it was even real. Like, I thought it was like broken down, but it was called like Don Beto or whatever.
Okay.
Anyways,
Where is
it's,
that
like,
at?
in Gonzales.
Okay.
And it's near like Walgreens.
Alright.
And it's like delicious. Like,
Yep.
they make like Mexican food, and it's like the best food I've ever had in my life. And I found out they have like a food truck and stuff. But when I was in there, the only people that were in there was like this one guy, and he just looked like
Keep
a
talking.
weasel.
Uh-huh.
And he was just really sketchy. But the people behind the counter, they were really sweet to me, and they made fun of me because I do not know Spanish.
See?
And I'm very much, I just do not know it. So I did say, instead of like chicken is pollo,
Oh yeah.
but I mispronounced it. It's polo.
Uh-huh.
And so now they call me that. But the first time, I guess they just thought I was adorable, like I was stupid, and they took pity on me. But the guy that was in there, he was like, followed me to my car, and he wanted me to
Walked you to your car or followed you to your car?
I felt like it was more like following, because we went to our cars at the same time, and then he was just like, hey. And I was like, hey.
Uh-huh.
And he asked for my number, and then he wouldn't stop calling me for a really long time. And I would answer every now and then, but then he needed rides places. I was like, oh my god, my car broke. I need to go to the hospital. I got radiation poisoning.
What?
He worked at a plant, and he like got exposed to radiation. So I had to drive him to all his doctor's appointments. And he was rude, and he had a ponytail, and he vaped. And I had to take him to the hospital multiple times.
How do you get yourself in that kind of situation?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard of lying?
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 I hate lying.
Oh, that's my favorite thing to do.
I'll be very, like, annoyingly honest. Like, to the point where you're like, shut up. Before I'll lie about anything.
Oh my god. I lied today.
Why did you lie?
I was tired of working, and I waited till all my coworkers were in this one meeting, including my supervisor. So I only had to lie to one person. So I told him, I said, hey, my mom's got a flat tire. I need to go help her change it. I'll see you tomorrow. And I just left.
And you didn't feel bad?
No.
You were able to like say it clearly and not mess up like the sentence?
No. I was like, he believed me. I was like, lie accomplished. Walked out, and I felt good about it.
You really are a serial killer.
It's a great lie.
You're really good at lying. That's like a red flag.
Yeah.
Really good at lying.
Well, depends on who it's to, but yeah. And then, what was I going to say about it? Don't remember.
Okay.
I want to start a solo podcast
Yeah.
where I just complain about shit that's going on in my life.
Everybody complains about everything all the time.
Oh my god, I love it.
Complaining?
It's my favorite hobby. Lying, complaining.
Well, I'm not allowed to complain. I have a 5-year-old. When he starts complaining, I'm like, no.
Right. You have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm. The 2-year-old doesn't complain. He just like yells for like juice and stuff. But the 5-year-old, he'll complain.
Your 2-year-old looks round.
He's very round.
That's very cute.
Yes, I mean he's very chunky, and we call him Fat Mans. But people tell me I have to stop. They're like, you're gonna give him a complex. I'm like, but he's so fat. Like he almost weighs as much as my 5-year-old.
Damn.
He wears 5 T clubs.
Damn.
He's really fat, but in a good way. Like he's healthy.
Yeah.
He just likes to eat. I think he loves to eat.
Me too.
Oh yeah. That's good.
I wanted to circle back to meeting new people.
Mm-hmm.
I've always like been in a lot of relationships, like, and I'm just kind of like fallen into new ones.
Okay.
Right. So
I think that's normal.
when I broke up with my girlfriend the last time, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get on the internet. I'm just gonna go out and I want to meet people in person.
Yeah.
And it's weird. Like I would go up to talk to girls, and like I don't know, I'm pretty outgoing. Like I can do it, but there's always something like really weird that happens. Like girls have boyfriends, and I'll just be like, oh, we just had like a 30-minute conversation. So.
Well, I mean, I've had guys approach me when I had a boyfriend, and they want to talk, and
Yeah.
I don't want to just be like, I have a boyfriend, because
Yeah.
then they'll be mad about that.
That's true.
So I just talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till it comes up.
Yeah.
And also, but yeah, I don't know. I was in one really, really long relationship.
Yeah.
But we were weird because we met at a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got older, we decided to be open. So we dated openly within the bounds of our relationship.
How did that go?
That's okay. I actually only dated women.
Mhm.
This is also weird, my life story. But I only dated women. Which wasn't like a rule or anything. He wasn't like, no men. I just always wanted to explore that side of myself, and I figured we were open. And,
He didn't date only men, did he?
no, he did not. He dated women. He actually didn't date as many women as I did. He dated 2 women, and I dated 3.
Yeah.
And we were okay with it, but the 3rd woman wanted me to leave him. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when I met her, I explained it was open and that he would be the end game. She was the girlfriend, if that made sense. And,
She's the side chick.
and basically told her that from the beginning, and she was okay with it.
Yeah.
And I was really clear, because I'm like crystal clear when I meet people. I'm like, this is it, this is what's up. And then she just got really mad about it. And then she tried to like emotionally manipulate me, like, you never cared. And I was like, I cared. I just, I told you in the beginning. This is it. So then she like went crazy. And I had to stop talking to her and block her off like everything. It was really bad. So we decided to close our relationship. Back up.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to come back from that.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Because when you date other people, I felt like I kind of got over him in certain ways, but I also felt like we were still dating, so it was really confusing.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
But that's who is the father of your children.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Is that kind of why you had the open relationship?
yeah, I mean, we really wanted to make things work because, we just really did, like, at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
So we tried openness. I feel like it made it worse.
Yeah.
But, whoops.
Whose idea was it?
It was mine.
Really?
I was curious. I didn't want to leave him.
Uh-huh.
Like, I wanted to be with him. very
Yeah.
badly, but I just didn't really have a normal youth, so I wanted to
Yeah.
do something.
How old were you when you were pregnant?
17.
And what was that like?
Oh, it was really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I grew up, like, with a really devout Catholic family, and I was in Catholic school all my life, so, you know, when I was pregnant, when they all found out, they were like, oh my god, you're amazing, but I didn't tell anybody on purpose. At first, for a while, I lived with friends, and I actually met a family that I was going to give Noah to. And they
Uh-huh.
were Cindy and Lee Free, and they were a great family. And they had 3 older children, but they were, like, you know, textbook great family that I found through Planned Parenthood.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to give Noah to them. And then I just backed out. And I don't know what it was or what happened one day. And it wasn't during the ultrasounds or during the doctor's appointments. It was just I woke up one day and, like, something totally changed. And I couldn't do it. And they felt it too.
Do you think it's like
on.
Do you think it's like a motherly instinct kind of thing?
I have no idea. I really don't. A lot of people ask me, like, what day was it? Do you remember? Like, I was gazing into the sunset. But I really just feel like I was eating cereal. And I was like, nah. Like, I swear.
You know, the cereal right here.
I'm
Do it for me.
serious. I don't regret it at all. But I
Yeah.
was supposed to give Noah up for adoption because I could not go through with an abortion.
Right.
And I did make the decision to have sex, and I was pregnant at a young age. So
Mhm.
it was not ideal for me to keep him.
Right.
But I did anyways.
I can imagine. You know, I've had like a scare at that age, and was like, oh shit. But
My scare was real.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Juno, which was so annoying. When
Never
I
saw
was
the
a
movie.
pregnant teenager, everyone was like, so you're like Juno. Like, if anyone says Juno to me, I'm going to throw punch them because no.
Juno.
Stop it. It's the worst. It's nothing like that. But yeah, no, then so I kept him. And I actually wasn't with Ryan, with other Ryan.
Yeah. So go over that complex.
I wasn't with him when I kept Noah.
No, I mean like your Ryan complex.
All my Ryans?
Yeah.
I have very many Ryans.
Mm-hmm.
There's Ryan, my ex, who I dated for like a century and have kids with. There's Ryan, my ex-girlfriend, who I've actually known since I was in like 1st grade. So she's also still my closest friend. We're friendly exes, and it's really messy and complicated. But she's dating somebody right now, and she's really happy. And he's older, and he has a son, and she's like adjusting to life with him and I guess them. And it's really cute. I'm really happy for her. A little jealous, but I think I always will be.
Mhm.
But I'm just getting over it.
Yeah.
And then Ryan, who's one of my close friends, who lives out, well, he lives out here, and he got kicked out. He's kind of an idiot.
Mhm.
There was a man named Ryan who I met being stupid, and he just put me on a weird bout of stupidness for like 9 months. And then he actually, I guess he'd be the reason I joined Tinder, because like it was a few weeks ago, he pretty much was like, he told me that I was a mess. I was just a mess. He was
Yeah.
just like, you're a mess. He's like, your emotions are everywhere. I was like, well, you're not wrong. I'll just leave you alone. And so I was like, I'm Tinder material now. And I hopped on.
Nice.
But yeah, that's how that went.
It took you 3 weeks to figure out how to use Tinder.
Yeah, I did. I didn't upload any pictures, and I was like,
Oh, okay.
is this thing on? And then I finally, I figured it out. I went by Ashley, though, because I didn't want anyone to find my social media. I didn't know if they could or not. So
Uh-huh.
I did Ashley, so it wouldn't, like, because I go by Nicole everywhere. On all of my pages is Nicole.
Yeah.
But Ashley's my first name. At work, I'm Ashley. To people I nanny, I'm Ashley.
Yeah. I'm like Ryan to everybody. Except for at work. I'm Cupcake.
Cupcake. That's
Yeah.
adorable.
Is it?
That's really cute. They like it. I'm
I-
gonna use it.
Huh?
I'm gonna use it.
God, my God, please don't. I honestly hate the name.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Because it's like, it's the way that when people first find out your name is Cupcake, like that right there. You go, ooh, your name is Cupcake? Like my close work acquaintances, they'll be like, oh, you know, Cupcake, come to this. It's like, you know, it's just like it's a name. It's not you know what I mean?
I relate. I was called Yoda a lot of my life. And
Yeah.
that's hard to tell people. Or
Well,
like
where'd
when
you
your
get that
sister, cause I just jokingly talked like Yoda when I was a kid to be funny.
Yeah.
But I don't
Did it
know
work?
why. No, it's
wasn't
only
funny?
to me. But that's fine.
Tell that's only I think are funny.
Yeah, I'm like that too. But, like, no. So my sister will be, like, out in public, like, in Target. She's like, Yoda, will you grab me that? And I'll answer to it and be like, oh, yeah, sure, because I mindlessly have accepted Yoda. And then people are like...
Grab me this, you will.
Yeah, so I get it. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know, I've always... That's a weird spot to be called Cupcake.
At work. You work for...
Turner Industries. At
I know Turner Industries. I know.
And I recently been working like 80-hour weeks, and I hate it. And if I got fired, I wouldn't even front. I'd be like, okay, whatever.
Wow.
I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
Cupcakes don't care.
Yeah. I'd sell my motorcycle, and I would try and hustle, and like try and like do things to make money, and probably, I don't know, I'd probably chase my dreams of doing, I don't know, whatever I want.
Have you considered looking for another job while you have a stable job to fall back on?
Kinda. But it's like...
The responsible thing.
The job is like really good. And I have room to move up. And I, make a decent amount of money there. So it's like, it'd be irresponsible to... I don't know. So that's why if I got fired, that'd be the ideal situation. But it's like, if you're not happy, should you be doing that?
Sometimes you just have to suck it up, I think. But I mean, not for you, I guess. I mean, with your life, I guess you could drag up and do whatever you wanted for a bit. But I think some things require self-discipline.
Yeah.
And I think self-discipline is really important.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes things suck for a bit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if it's a job that's making you good money, that's technically a step towards your dreams, right? You have bigger dreams that require you to, like, probably buy into some stuff.
Yeah, maybe so.
It might not be wise to just give up because it's really hard right now.
Yeah, and that's probably most of it is just working so much. When it's like 4 10-hour days, it's like, okay, this is manageable. I think when I go back to that, I'm just going to be like, psh,
yeah.
This is easy.
Well, yeah, because, like, working so much, I feel like that is wrong. Like, working your life away is wrong. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't
either.
That.
I quit.
This is his...
Oh, you know what?
Letter.
Letter recognition. Hey, watch my podcast tomorrow, guys. No, I found out, I was like, I went to my boss today, I was like, yo, you gonna need me tomorrow? He said, yeah, I think I'm gonna need you. I said, okay. And here's what I said, sure, I'll be here.
Look at you.
I was like, oh, I'm a team player. I don't fucking want to be. I can't do it sometimes.
It's hard.
Yeah. There's like so many fun things going on tonight too.
Yeah. Why aren't you at them? Why are you doing a podcast with a stranger?
I don't know, I thought it'd be fun.
Okay.
I committed to this. I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, well, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of fun things going on tonight.
My friend Bianca's birthday is today.
Happy birthday, Bianca.
Happy birthday, Bianca. So that whole friends group is going out to Fred's for free drinks, which I'm glad I'm not there.
What's Fred's?
Fred's bar. Fred's is in Tigerland.
What's Tigerland?
Tigerland is the college bar for LSU.
I don't really go to LSU a lot.
Yeah, so there's like frat kids and drunk kids.
I mean, I imagine it's like University of Alabama, right? Just
sure.
For LSU, like it's the same thing.
Just imagine the worst bars possible, and that's what they are.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Like, everyone's told me not to go. When it comes to, like, going out in a college town, I've only been to Alabama and Auburn. I hated Auburn, but I hate Auburn. So
Yeah, fuck Auburn.
I really hate Auburn. But
I
haven't been to LSU.
You a ball sports fan?
Hmm?
You a ball sports fan?
Like football.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a big Alabama fan.
Really?
My dad's an Alabama alum. My brothers. All my friends went there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I jetted off to every weekend when I first went through my breakup, because every other weekend that my boys were with their father, I didn't want to be here and have friends.
Yeah.
I just drove 5 hours to Tuscaloosa and stayed there until it was time to come back. It was not healthy.
Really?
I'm banned from Bear Trap.
Banned from where?
Bear Trap.
Alright, tell us about that.
It's a bar. I just drunkenly stood on a bar and refused to get off of it. I don't know. So did Michael. Like,
I wasn't the only one.
It wasn't just me. But, like, and then my friend fell down the stairs and busted her face open on her 21st birthday.
Whoops. Happy
Whoops.
birthday.
Yeah, it was really sad, actually. Yeah, and then I just kind of crawled around Tuscaloosa for a little bit. That's how I processed my breakup. And then I just came back here. And then I was a nanny and I was a mom, so I was like, the only time I let my hair down was like in Tuscaloosa, so I was going like full crackhead, like taking advantage of my time.
Damn.
No, it's not good.
No?
No, it's not good.
Sounds like a good time.
It sounds like a good time in theory.
No.
It's not.
Mm.
I'd rather be out here, but I do have kids. All the
Yeah.
people I meet and become friends with are in their 30s.
Mm-hmm.
It does get weird because I'm 22 and they're like 35.
Where do you meet your friends at?
Bars.
Bars? What bars do you go to?
I went to this one bar called Laguna Beach Daiquiris.
Yeah.
It's not a great bar.
Really?
Don't really like it. Do you like it?
No, I haven't been in that one. Sorry, I'm a little sick.
Okay.
There's a bar. I'm trying to. I don't want to like say where you live on here, but I know you kind of live like near my parents' house.
This is for us, right?
No, it's on the internet.
Cool.
Unless you don't want it to be, then it won't go on the internet.
I mean, it's whatever. Keep going.
There's a bar near you
Yeah, what's it called?
called Mom's Bar.
I've heard of it. I've seen it.
It's a piece of shit, but it's really fun. There's also a bar called Red Barn, which is like deep into some shit. It's got a lot of rebel flags. We brought a black guy in there, but he lived.
Nice. I'm liking the racism.
Yeah,
Sounds fun.
racism is. I saw something on. I'll show you later.
Okay.
It was racist, and I was like, "Oh, that's slightly racist."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you shouldn't put that on there." Anyway, there's another bar, Fred's, on the river.
I've seen that.
A little further
When
down
I
the
go to
road.
Walker, I drive by it.
Yeah, that was
Which
another fun bar right
sucks.
there.
I hate Walker.
Really?
It's bad.
There's nothing really good in Walker.
No. I hate Walker. I want to live in Hammond.
Hammond. Why? What's in Hammond?
I have a little farmer's market on the weekends I think my sons would like.
You know there's a farmer's market downtown Baton Rouge, huh?
Downtown Baton Rouge freaks me out. I
It's-
was harassed by a crackhead.
Yeah.
I haven't been back since. He
Yeah.
literally jumped like on my car. It wasn't optional.
You jumped on it or he jumped on it?
I jumped on it. He jumped on it.
Crackhead jumped on your car?
I was driving on the road slowly because I was following GPS, and he
Uh-huh.
just stood in front. Whoa, sorry, I shifted. But like, he just stood in front of my car, and I couldn't go around him. And he like put his hands on the hood. He was like crawling towards me, and he was like totally like ended up at my window. I was like feeding him change through the side of my
Leave me
window.
alone.
I know, I was like, take these quarters, and I was like giving dollars. He was like, I see you got more over there, and I was like, damn it, it sucked. So I had to give him like a lot of money, and then he just kept trying to get in my truck bed. I was driving a truck at the time,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, no, please get out of my truck bed. But he got in it, and he needed a ride somewhere, and he stood up the whole time. He didn't sit, he stood like surfing. And I was so nervous because I came to stops and he stumbled like he was about to flip off and die. And I was like, if I kill this crackhead, I'm gonna go to jail. And I was crying
Oh my
because
god.
I thought he was gonna die. Because he was just like, he was like, trying to balance, like falling. And I was like, sit down. And I like put the window down and was like, please sit. And he didn't hear me. And I was like, please sit.
And you were with your kids at the time?
No, I hadn't had Sam yet.
Okay.
I said no. And it sucked.
I fucking bet.
And then I pulled into a Waffle House and he got out and was like, I just need a little bit more for a coffee. And I was like,
What's a crackhead need coffee for?
I don't know. It was really scary. So I haven't been back to Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
I like, what is it called? The Garden District? The big houses?
I used to live there.
Well, I like how everyone decorates for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So I will take the boys driving because they love to look at lights and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not yet. You know,
Yeah.
that'll be in the Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only time I go.
Well, this farmer's market, by the way, is like Saturday mornings. Not that that makes it any less dramatic, but it's not that bad. What was I going to tell you? I don't know either.
What were we talking about?
You should go to down to talk. Let's let me dive into another one of your crazy stories.
Okay, what story?
Well, I mean, you told me a couple things that have happened to you in the past.
A few things, yeah.
Tell us another crazy story about what things have happened to you.
I guess the craziest story I have is probably being kidnapped at
Oh
15.
my god.
Or maybe that's...
Or maybe something else besides getting kidnapped?
This one time, I was riding around. I guess I won't name names because they all have families now. It was just me and my friend Belle were riding around with these 3 guys, and they were like, we were just riding around. I think they were smoking,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just down for the ride or something.
Mm-hmm.
And like, a cop got behind us just like on a normal day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it freaked them out. And they just like spilled the beans. They're like, we got stolen coke in the car, like 5 guns. And they started freaking out. And like wouldn't stop. And it scared the life out of me. I was really scared. And then the cop like turned and went down a normal street.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, whoa, it was like honesty hour, you guys. Hey, you know, you just said you have all that stuff. Let's get off the road.
Uh-huh.
So we went to this guy Robert's trailer. And he like, well, it went off.
Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Have I been doing this wrong the whole time?
That's hilarious.
I've been doing this wrong the whole time.
That's okay. We're still just talking, right?
Oh.
I can start off with my story.
Okay.
Because it's weird. From
Hang
here.
on.
'Cause I fell in a hole.
Am I doing this right, though?
Don't know.
Record level. Hello! Do you hear me in headphones?
Yeah, I hear you. I've heard you this whole time for the record.
Yeah, it's just coming out of these instead of out of these.
Is that bad or good?
I don't know. I mean... Hello! I'm not talking to yours?
I mean, I hear you.
Talking to yours louder.
Hey.
A little
Do-
bit louder?
Hello?
Turn your record level up. How about now?
How about now?
That's good enough.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe I messed that up.
Okay, well, I'll start. So we pull up to Robert's trailer.
Okay.
We pull up to... Is this good?
Yeah, perfect.
We pull up to Robert's trailer. Oh, God, I name dropped. I'm so sorry, Robert.
Robert, if you're watching this, fuck you.
No, I'm so sorry. He's doing good now. I think he was in rehab. I'm sorry, Robert. We pulled up to his trailer. And that's why I took a few steps into the trailer, like a normal person would, just walking into a trailer, right? And I'm in the kitchen of the trailer, and I fall right into a hole. Down I go. And I got caught before I hit ground by, I think, Robert or another person. I'm not going to name his name. And I was just dangling in this hole in this trailer in this kitchen, and they got, like, cut. Then they, like, pulling me out. There was just a huge ass hole in the ground. And then all my friends who were sluts, and I'm not naming names, but y'all suck. And, like...
Fuck you if you're watching this.
I hate y'all. I'm just kidding. I love y'all now, but you guys sucked then. They all abandoned me to go, like, make out with these dudes, but I wasn't making out with any of these dudes. I was kind of a weenie.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, oh, I'll just go to the porch. And I went to the porch, and, like, I'm not making this up. I swear on everything I love. I went to the porch, and I just felt like... Poof. And I was like, what the... And it was a horse with nothing on it. Just a random fucking horse, like, this far away. And it was just kind of staring at me for a while. And I just stood out there with the horse for a bit. So I went back inside. Just like I was really just taken aback. And I remember asking, like, do you have a horse? He said, no. I was like, okay. He's like, I have neighbors that have horses.
Oh, okay.
So for a minute, I was like, where's this horse? Is this horse real? I was freaked out.
Am I on something?
I know. I was like,
on?
what did y'all do to me? And, like, so I just went and laid down in this room.
Mm-hmm.
And then tried to sleep. But one of the guys, not naming names, you suck. But this guy I don't
Fuck
like.
you.
I wish I could remember his name because I would name drop him because he's a creep for what he did. And he just, like, came into the room and he laid on me and he just put his tongue directly in my ear. In my ear. And I screamed. And I made him get off of me and I ran out into the living room. And in the time I'm going to go to the living room to complain to leave, one of my friends, like, got caught sucking off the wrong guy, and so someone threw a door at her, and we had to abruptly leave.
Oh, okay.
And like flee the scene because he went like Hulk, like angry, smash, like he was like pissed, and threw the door, took it off its hinges, threw it at my friend. So we had to leave.
We had to leave because my friend got a door thrown on her.
Yeah, we had to leave because my friend got worth on her, and we had to drive around for a really long time because some of the guys that weren't that shitty are the ones who took us away from the scene.
Mm-hmm.
In like a really sketchy minivan that I don't know where it came from. And we got home safely.
Okay. I thought the story was gonna turn into something weirder.
It was weird. I mean, that was not as weird as being kidnapped, but that was a very weird night. I'm still mad about it.
Uh-huh.
Everyone that was involved.
I do want to say that I have a rational fear of wet willies.
Ugh, it was disgusting. It was like, you know that Venom movie? It's like, it's all in my ear, and he's like a long, skinny.
Ugh.
To this day, I can't have kinks where like people will like nibble on your ears or anything because I have like PTS, and like if you get close to my ear, I like judo chop you because like I think about that night.
For real.
And it's like it hurt. It like it didn't hurt physically, but like it affected me. It stayed with me.
Okay, so you got kidnapped?
Yeah. Well, okay, so I was walking down the street when I was like 15 years old, really late at night, and there was a drunk man. Yeah, I helped him because he was so drunk and he was so skinny, Ryan. Like, I'm not lying to you. He looked like a praying mantis. I knew I could take him if he tried anything.
Uh-huh.
And he straight up fell on the on the ground, like on the concrete. I was ditched by my friends so they could go to some stupid guy's house, and I had to walk back to Richie's alone by myself.
So this is like the reoccurring theme here is like Alabama girls
Suck. And like
Alabama girls wanting the deed.
And they walked to the house, and they were you know doing that. So I had to go back to Richie's, which is my friend Belle. Oh shit, I don't want to name drop. I'm sorry, Belle. So I went to Richie's. I was on my way back, and this guy just like collapses on the ground. Sorry, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
This guy like collapses on the ground, and I just felt really bad for him because it was obvious he was really drunk. So I went over to help him stand up, and I kind of had to carry him.
Uh-huh.
Near Richie's house was an apartment complex, and he's like, I live in that apartment complex. And I was like, oh, I'll help you get to your gate, okay? Because he couldn't move.
Right.
And I even remember him like falling to the side and puking. And I was like, wow, you're really drunk. But I was 15, so I was really naive. So I was like, oh my God, you're so drunk. He could have made it home. I realize now.
Right.
But 15-year-old me was like, you need Sprite. And so I ran back to Richie's, and I was like, you just need some Sprite. And my friends were like, what the fuck? And just like gave him a bottle of Sprite.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, I hate this story. I got him back to his apartment. He's like, oh, I need your number. I was like, couldn't get him to go away. So I was like, give me your number. I'm going to call you for sure. He gave me his number and put it in my phone. I left. The next day we're at the movies. My friend, whose mom is nice, I hate her, but she didn't pick us up from the movies. Belle jokingly was like, what if you call that guy to come pick us up from the movies? Wouldn't that be funny?
I don't like where this is going.
And we were like, ah ha ha. It gets so much worse. I'm so sorry. But like, and so we were like, oh ha ha. All right. So you know what? He really does. He pulls up. That's probably me.
Yeah, get that.
I can't. I'm back. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So he actually pulls up, but he's really drunk.
Again.
We realized that he can't ever not be drunk, which is a key element to the story. My friend Belle is like, oh, sorry. This might not go on the internet.
I'm not going to listen to this. Belle, if you're listening to this, we're sorry.
This might not go on the internet. Anyway, so he ended up picking us up. Mm-hmm. We thought it was hilarious. He was driving us around. He had liquor, but none of us had ever really had liquor at all. So he was just drunk. Mm-hmm. We drove his car around. We thought it was really funny. We dropped him off at his apartment, went back to our houses, and we thought, oh my God, that was hilarious. So we decided the next night,
oh God,
let's do it again, but this time let's get him really drunk and see what he's willing to. I don't want to tell the story again. We thought maybe if we went to the mall, he would buy some clothes.
Oh my God.
Well, he did. We went to the mall. My voice went out. And he gave us credit cards, and we just kept giving him shots. So he would buy all of our stuff. Well, then we decided we had all new stuff, and we were looking great. We had, like, Hollister t-shirts, and we had, like, new bathing suits. Let's go to the beach. Fucking pull up to the beach.
I love the beach.
Well, first what happens is he's so drunk he just gets out of the car and he leaves. We're just alone with his car. He's gone. He stayed gone for hours. We met people, and this is how he pulls up. And I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie. He just pulls up. It's basically he's like in a Cadillac Coupe de Ville. He had just been smoked out by a bunch of strangers is what I'm getting at. And like he opened the car door to get out, and like just smoke came out, and then he came out of the smoke.
Yeah.
And so he was just really stoned. And he was not as nice when he was really stoned. He was actually really mad at us. He was like, did you spend all my money? And we were like, yeah. And he was like, that's not okay. He was really mean and mad, but he was also really tiny. We put him in the car because he was really easy to move around. We didn't let him get out of the car. We just got him drunk again. And in order to get him drunk, we just had to take shots with him. But none of us had ever really drank. So it hit quick. And we ended up staying at this condo, and we met these guys, and they let us come up and stuff. And Clint was just getting angrier and angrier. And I guess long story short, everybody else left the car. I stupidly was trying to talk sense into him. He also pulled a knife on, sorry Lindsay, but he pulled a knife on my friend Lindsay. It's still funny. Lindsay and I are really close to this day. And I joked with her about this all the time. He pulled a knife on Lindsay, and then he pulled rope on Lindsay. And he just tried to harass Lindsay. But he was so tiny, right? Like, I could have done that. He would have been like, straight down. I'm not kidding. So I was like, okay, this is fine. And I was just getting in real deep, and everybody else ended up getting out of the car. He decided to drive off because he was so angry.
Yeah.
And so I had to take shots with him to get him to go back to everybody because he was driving off with me. And I was like, trying to talk sense into him, trying to calm him down, trying to get back to where we were. He was like about to hit things. I was also, because I had never been drunk before, drunk. I was crying. We ended up getting back there. My friend Belle took over. I got out of being kidnapped. My friend Belle took over. I was like, finally, doing great. And then she pulled straight into like a brand new car.
Oh, fuck.
We dipped out, and we just left Clint there to deal with it. I feel really bad about it to this day. But
You ever talk to Clint after that?
Yes. Years later, my hometown's really small. They have fireworks down at the beach every year. And you see everyone you know, which sucks. And like, sorry.
Fuck all of you.
And so I was at the beach, and he saw me and narrowed in on me and approached me, started screaming at me, and then finally, in his drunken stupor, he's still drunk.
He's still drunk, okay.
He was like, as long as you weren't the one driving when we got in that accident. And I was like, I wasn't. Leave. And he did. I haven't seen him since, but I creep on his Facebook occasionally.
Yeah.
He has a very gross mustache. I have a few pictures of him. But
After.
So I got get kidnapped by just crying and stuff. It was really bad. I feel really bad about it to this day. I shouldn't have done that. He could have easily killed me, but
Clint, if you're watching, we're sorry.
I'm really not that sorry though, Clint, because we were really young girls. You could have just went away, dude.
Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Clint.
You could have went away, and like I get it, we got you drunk and stuff, but like we were also drunk and very stupid.
And 15.
And you know what? I'm glad we wrecked your stupid car. It was ugly.
Oh.
It's an ugly car. It was actually a really nice car, which is sad that we wrecked it. It was like an Equinox, and it was blue. I think it was blue.
The blue Equinox is a nice car.
Back then, like 2010.
What, is cameras there?
I mean, I guess I can't see that far away, so I don't know. Like I feel like everything's on my nose.
Are you blind?
Maybe.
Are you wearing contacts?
No, I have my glasses with me. I use them when I drive. That's it. But then in general, I don't like to wear them.
Why?
I don't like the way they make my head look. You asked.
I don't like the way they make my head
They
look.
make my head look even tinier. I don't like it.
Mm.
But that's how I got kidnapped. But I'm fine now.
You know, I don't think I've ever been kidnapped.
It's frightening.
Yeah, I bet.
It's funny. It was all funny until he drove off. And then I was like, no, not me. I was so sad. I was like, this can't be how I die. I knew my dad was going to be pissed.
Yeah, I'm sure he would be.
I started crying. I cry a lot, though. I cry about everything. I was crying earlier because I watched the movie Coco, which is sad.
What is Coco?
It's a movie. You have to see it. You have to
cry
watch
thinking
it.
about it.
I will, because the end. I can cry about anything. I cry about many things. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I'm just bored.
I'm so bored.
I'm not kidding. It's unfortunate, but I am kind of a crybaby.
I don't cry a lot.
That's
Let me tell you about the
you're
last
good
time I
at lying
cried.
and you don't cry.
Let me tell you the last time I cried.
Yes.
Okay, so I dated this girl for 3 years. And we kind of like broke up, like pretty mutual broke up. And when I was leaving, I had it on a country station. It was Kenny Chesney, There Goes My Life. You know the song?
Oh my God, that's sad.
It's so sad.
That's so sad.
There goes my future.
Oh my.
Everything.
That's really sad. That's dramatic, though.
I was
I'm
like-
just kidding.
It was pretty dramatic.
No, it's okay to be dramatic in breakups. I've done the same.
Mm-hmm. Over that one now. It's fine.
I mean, I'm not kidding. I cry over everything.
Yeah.
I've cried over breakups. I dated someone for a really, really long time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to the point where it wasn't just like dating. We were like buds. We were like, he was like my closest friend.
But
It came time to like break up, and I was like, oh, half a century wasted. What was this? What was the point? It was really sad.
was it like a mutual kind of thing, or was it?
No.
It was you or him.
It was messy. It was just sad.
It was more on you or more on him?
I think it was more me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
I just been weird lately.
Huh.
Just making weird, irrational, impulsive decisions, which is not like me.
What do you think that attributes to?
My weird youth,
Yeah.
or maybe my chemical imbalance.
Is a chemical imbalance?
I don't know. Maybe. I
This
mean,
is
I've been
turning
acting
into-
weird.
This
I've
is
been
turning into a
acting
therapy
weird
session.
lately.
Nah. Let's talk about good things then.
Well, I wasn't being negative.
Mhm.
People have chemical imbalances and are fine and great.
If you're out there and you have a chemical imbalance,
You're
shout
doing
out to
great.
you.
You're doing great.
We're happy for you.
Oh, you're doing fine.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
Go be great, sweetheart. What about you in your life? I don't know anything about you. I know maybe people on your podcast know you, but I don't know you at all. And I'm at your house doing a podcast, which is so weird.
So what I do, my game is I get on Tinder,
Oh my God.
meet girls, ask them to come over to do my podcast,
And you kill them. And they're all in that closet.
we're getting there. Hang on. I rip their bodies apart. Keep the pinkies in that closet. Big toes over there. No, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I come from a family. We moved around a lot.
Are your parents together or divorced?
They're together,
Oh, cute.
right? That never happens anymore.
No, it really doesn't.
I come from a background of BMX riding.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
That's where most of my friends come from.
You know, I don't know how to ride a bike very well
Really?
at all. I tried once. I fell down a pier hill.
Just one time you tried to ride a bike.
I think when I was little, I had a bike with training wheels. I refused to take them off. I threw a tantrum when they came off and wouldn't ride the bike. In adulthood, I tried to ride the bike, and I fell down a pier hill. I have not attempted it since.
Okay.
Sorry.
So after this, we're going to go try and ride a bike
No, we're
in the
not.
street.
No, we're not.
Stay tuned for that video.
No, we're not. I will not. I will fall. I don't balance well.
I'm gonna be behind you, holding the seat.
No, you won't.
You're not gonna let go, are you? No, I'm not
you
gonna
are
let
going to
go.
let go.
I found, and then I would let go, and you say, "Wait, I'm doing it."
And then I'm going to hit a tree, break my nose.
Yeah.
Anything else about you?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of like what defines me. BMX really defines me. It's like you can travel anywhere, and if you find somebody that rides their bikes, you're like automatically friends.
Mm-hmm.
So
I had a lot of friends when I was growing up who were big skateboarders.
yeah.
They were like that.
Mhm.
Travel different places to skate at different places and meet lots of new people and stuff.
Yeah.
They were good too.
That's kind of my new thing, though. Is like travel around, kind of like ride bikes sometimes, but more like for the adventure now. Like go and see what kind of trouble you can get into.
I don't like to get into trouble. I don't.
But
I
you
ca-
get
I-
into a lot
but
of
I
trouble.
I get into a lot of trouble, but I don't like to be in trouble.
Right.
I'm in trouble all the time. I don't know why. Like, you know, like in movies where there's that one character that's like, should we be doing this? Like, that's me.
That's you.
But like always down for the ride, always in some shit. It's me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
How do you feel about haunted houses?
I don't like jump scare. They don't really frighten me that much.
I feel like you'd be like shit your pants for some reason.
No, no. I don't even like scary movies where they jump out. I also don't do gore. Disgusting. I don't want to watch someone get ripped. Like, gross. I do like psychological thrillers. A lot.
Really?
Really.
I haven't seen a scary movie in like 3 or 4 or 5 years.
I just think they're kind of dumb. I used to
like
watch
'em.
them with my friend Morgan, though, just to be funny. Just to pick them apart. And
Right.
like, did
So,
you
like-
ever see that one about the teeth?
The vagina teeth?
Yes.
No, I never
that was
saw
our
it.
favorite to watch.
Huh.
We watched it all the time. And that evil ass leprechaun, because there was Blockbuster when I was little, and we would go every Friday night. We would get Blockbusters, and
Mm-hmm.
we would get pretty much the same one over and over again, which was the teeth.
Oh, teeth again.
Well,
You're back.
we what? No one else was renting it. So it was fine.
Oh my. I like scary movies. I honestly like when I get scared, I like jump and I go and I like laugh my weird laugh to myself.
I feel like it just makes me mad.
What, scary movies?
People scaring me.
Oh, okay.
Stop it.
Leave me alone.
Really, I don't feel like joy. I feel like piss off.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I like psychological thrillers a
What-
lot more.
What's an example of a psychological thriller?
I guess like my favorite would probably be The Shining. It's a classic.
I've
Gets
never
in your
seen it.
head. I just love the build up. I just love how he's going crazy and you're watching him go insane and he's isolated and he's all alone. You're just watching him get to this point. And in the beginning of the movie, he's just this normal person and you're watching his downfall. You're like watching it.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to watch. It takes so long and people won't sit through the whole movie. They're like, it's just so long, but like it's
Oh, it's one
so
of
great
those.
because it's so long. It just really gets with the, like, sticks in your head.
I'm not a good. I'm not good with like really long and have to get into it. Like Lord of the Rings, I'm like.
Get out. Get out of your room, Smire. Get out.
You like Lord of the Rings?
Like,
That's your shit?
Absolutely love it. And Game of Thrones. Absolutely love those. Those are my two bags.
I don't watch TV though.
I watch TV, but I really only watch like Law and Order SVU. I've seen every episode of every season ever. Also
Did
Law
you?
and Order and Law and Order Criminal Intent. Just really big on Law and Order. And
So in theory, I mean,
I like Law and Order and Black Mirror if I watch like Netflix or something. But other
Yeah.
than that, you know, I watch kids movies.
Yeah,
So
I like Zootopia.
that's a very cute movie.
Right?
Very cute. I like Big Hero 6. It's my favorite. I do cry, but I like it.
I think I've seen that one.
It's very good. So I watch kids movies, but when I'm alone, I like to watch Black Mirror because it's like psychological thriller kind of like show. It's
Oh my
so
God.
good. It's
So
really-
good.
It's really good. Don't mock me.
This episode is brought to you by Black Mirror. Big
It's-
shouts out to Black Mirror. That's all I had to say about it. That's
It's
all.
just really good. Each episode is different, and it's like really cool to watch. It's really cool to think about afterwards. Except the first one, season 1, episode 1. I'm still mad that I watched that.
So Black Mirror season 1, episode 1. Fuck you.
It's not. It's just, oh god. I mean, I don't know if you're ever gonna watch it, but it's like an episode about this prime minister. I mean, it's like this didn't really happen. Like this.
I was gonna watch that.
You were gonna watch that one?
No.
Okay.
Especially if it's the worst one.
You're a smart ass.
I really get that from work.
Yeah, I figure you probably work with like a lot of old men, right?
Oh my god.
And they're all
yes.
douchebags, right?
A lot of sarcasm.
Just mean.
A lot of like stuck in their old ways.
Yeah.
Kind of racists
They're
sometimes.
racist. It's okay to say it.
Yeah.
They're racist.
I want to say he doesn't know any better, but you should know better by this age.
You don't have to excuse racists.
Yeah. There was one that I excused.
Hmm.
I had this 90-year-old neighbor, and I don't know. I feel like she just grew up in a different time, and I don't think it's okay by any means.
It's not, but I feel you. My grandmother was so racist. Oh
Yeah.
my god. She even had like Miss Barbara was her maid.
Uh-huh.
And she was a sweet old black lady who did everything for her. And
Uh-huh.
she just like had this big old house. She had a maid. She talked about black people. She was like them. She was
Ugh.
really conservative.
Uh-huh.
She was my grandmother, so it was like, you get a pass. Because, like, she's my grandma. But she was racist as fuck. Like, it was bad.
I don't know. I just thought I would go over there and help her with things. Like, I'd go change her light bulbs or do whatever she wanted. And I had a roommate who was like afraid of her. I don't think he's afraid of old people. But I don't know. I thought she was hilarious.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
What happened where he's afraid of old people?
Yeah.
I'd love to get him on the podcast and find out. Hello? Oh, that's creepy.
Do you want to shut it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll shut it.
I'll keep them entertained while you're gone.
I have to take these headphones out.
Here, well, I guess you're already going. We're going to do the sponsored ad read while she's going and shutting the door. We're going to talk about SeatGeek. SeatGeek, the app where your shoes are really tall.
Yeah. Is that bad?
No. I just feel like it's
Guess what?
it's kind of like should be like freezing cold. Are those hard to put on? See those shoes right there? Those are my mosh kickers.
Vans. Those Vans?
Yeah, that's like the hardest shoes to put on in my life. That's like the hardest thing I've ever done is put on those shoes.
You could just. I mean, that looks really easy. So, well, these are cool because like the back unties. Oh, it untied.
Mm.
Oh, I know. But these zippers are what does it. It just makes it easy.
Got you.
But yeah, no, I like them because they're knee highs. I just thought that was in right now.
If
Trying to be in.
trying to be trendy.
Because I normally just wear like leggings and like big sweatshirts and Converse because I'm around a bunch of kids.
Yeah, that's what I wear too. I'm not around kids though. Reevaluating my life.
You're a totally different, like, part of your life than I am. We're like in two very different
Isn't
worlds.
that weird?
And I'm younger than you.
Yeah.
We're in two very different worlds, but that's okay. That's life. That's fine. Everyone has a different path,
Uh-huh.
I think.
It's so crazy to me that like oh wow. Just high thoughts.
Oh, you're high?
No, I never smoked before.
You're high.
No, I'm not.
You
Okay.
asked me if your room smelled like weed when I came in.
No, my roommates smoke weed and
I was like, what? You
roommates-
outed yourself earlier.
and I'm like, oh, does this smell weird? Okay, so when you walked in my house, does it smell like a certain smell?
It smelled like a bunch of men live here.
In a good way or a bad way?
Just like men. Like men have different smells than women, I think.
Yeah. It's a house full of dudes.
It smelled like it. It didn't
I
smell
like
bad. I'm just saying, like you could tell there's no one with like perfume waltzing around.
Yeah. I like it when you go into somebody's house and it like you get that distinctive smell and you're like, this is their house.
This is home.
This is what they got.
I like that too. I hope my house has that feel.
Right. But you don't notice because you live there.
Yes, all I notice is the messes that my children make. That's what I notice, and that's what I get mad about. But I always have candles burning, so my house probably just smells like whatever candle I have.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Hey, let me hit this thing.
Okay.
1.
Did we?
Space. Not cutting this. Not cutting this.
Did you cover everything? Do you want to keep doing podcast
No,
stuff?
no, we are. I just had to. This thing will only record for 30 minutes, so I hit the button, so it keeps recording.
What time is it?
Party time.
8:13.
You get an appointment.
Yes. Sorry, I said yes. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I don't. I don't have anywhere to be.
Yeah, okay. Should we go see your kids or whatever?
They're with their grandfather.
Yeah.
He's at my house, probably watching TV and probably gonna fall asleep on my couch till I get home and then leave.
Pick them up. Get in bed.
No.
How is it being a mom?
How's it being a mom?
Yeah.
Oh, it's tricky. My sons are like the future. I want to send a really good, well-rounded person into the world.
Uh-huh.
That's my goal.
So, are they tough kids?
My oldest, no. Very
Really?
dainty. Doesn't very much like dirt.
Really?
No, he just likes to dig. He likes trying to find dinosaur bones, and he calls me mother.
Really?
Mother.
Where does he get that from?
I have no idea. It reminds me of Arrested Development. Do you know what
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about?
No.
Oh,
don't watch
gracious.
TV.
When he calls me mother, and he calls his dad father, but like not when he's talking to us. Like when he's talking to me, he's like mom or like dad. when he talks about us to other people, it's like, my mother and I went to the store, and it just sounds so proper. And he asked me in the morning the other day, he was like, can I have buttered toast? I was like, yeah. And I was some buttered toast. And he's like, and a little bit of juice. Like, I don't know why he talks so proper.
Juice.
I don't know why, though.
I like this kid.
He talks very proper. And he is just, but he's really funny. He's a goofball. My youngest, though, he's like a bruiser. Just like tackle hugs you, eats everything in the house, always wants to play wrestle, always wants to eat cupcakes. He should be Cupcake, not you.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
His name is Sam.
Samuel. I wanted him to be Samson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really rooting for Samson.
So you got Sam or Samuel?
I got Samuel.
Samuel Jackson or?
Yes. No, Samuel Ryan.
Samuel Ryan, okay.
His father's name is Ryan, so.
And then Noah.
Andrew.
Noah Andrew, okay. Huh. Noah's Ark.
Ow. Yes, his name was supposed to be Owen.
Uh-huh.
But then I heard Noah. And I just knew.
You just liked it.
I did. It just clicked right away.
It's pretty crazy how you can just like... I think someone's name can determine their life path.
I don't.
You don't think?
Well,
like,
I mean, like, when it comes to people who are racist and, like, don't want to hire someone with, like, a black name probably deters life paths then.
Well, let's talk about it like this. Like, a more extreme example would be, like, someone named... I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, a crazy out there name. Like Lincoln.
That's not very crazy or out there.
Well, I mean...
I know a Lincoln.
And is... on the spot,
He's doing fine.
I can't think of like a crazy name, but like...
what about...
An Yvette. An Yvette versus a Jessica.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Cajun names and how weird they are.
All right.
Let's talk about how there's 19 vowels, one regular letter, and they want you to know what it means.
Like LeBlanc.
Is that your last name?
Yeah.
Get out.
You don't like that name?
Okay, like, I have many questions because all these last names are pronounced very different.
Uh-huh.
It's just, do you need to take that?
I can.
Okay. I
Um.
want to be in it. No, I don't want to be in it.
Hi. Welcome to the podcast.
I forgot. Sorry.
What's up?
Okay. Hey. Bye.
No. Well, tell me what's up.
Oh no, we were just. See you. Yeah, we were. Yeah. So.
You're meeting us there, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Where y'all at?
We're headed to the bar.
The bar.
The bar.
Y'all going to Fred's?
Yeah.
Oh, hit me up after Fred's.
Okay.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
That's another thing with all my friends. Okay, love you. Bye.
I like that.
Yeah.
Mine always just call me dumb bitch. I'm not kidding. My friend
Bye,
Todd-
dumb bitch.
My friend Todd, literally anything I go do, he's like, you're a dumb bitch today. I'm like, look. It's so mean. My friends are very mean to me. I would like my friends to
That's a
say
very
love you,
loving
bye.
thing we have going on here.
That was very sweet. You know what? Fuck you, Todd.
Hey, Todd, if you're watching this, fuck you.
He's so mean to me.
Title this, hey, if you're watching this, fuck you.
I mean, no, I'm not going to say that because I love Todd. And my friend Lindsay, she's always calling me a dumb bitch. That's just my pronouns now. It's like dumb and bitch. That's what I am.
Spread some more positivity into your life.
No, that's not what I get.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember. Cajun names?
Okay, so
I remember.
so my name is LeBlanc, right?
LeBlanc.
And so if
Blah.
if I think about it for too hard, I won't even know how to say it.
Yeah, because
But I know it's not. I know what it's not. Okay, it's not LeBlanc.
I'm gonna call you LeBlanc. I called it LeBlanc, the grocery store, when I first moved out here.
And they go, oh, look at this.
They freaked out on me, and then I said, "God, I live near Saint Amant, which it's not apparently." So I said
They
Saint
get really
Amant one
offensive.
day.
It's
Oh.
Sanama. You're like, what the fuck? That does
I
not
looked-
make that.
I pointed to the sign. It was like Saint Amant. I was like, "There's T's. There's."
You crazy Cajun coon
I was
asses think they
very-
can do whatever the fuck they want. You can't.
I had someone yell at me about Baton Rouge.
It's Baton Rouge.
No, I was like, ugly old person who's gross and spit on me in this process. I
What?
was like, well, I'm gonna go to Baton Rouge. They were like, "Ugh, it's Baton Rouge, and like,
It's not.
all over me. I was like, oh.
They spit on you because it was wrong, or because
No, they spit
just...
on me because they said "roo,"
Okay.
and it was projected onto me. I was really upset. I was just like, all right. I went
Alright.
to Baton Rouge. Weird flex, but it was so gross. They're just really annoying. Yeah, there was this one man who I talked to every day for 2 years, and I still don't know his name.
Really?
I don't know anything about him. He talked about himself. He had the thickest Cajun accent. I don't know a damn thing.
I love thick Cajun accents.
I
They're so
can't-
fucking funny.
I stood there as I was walking my dog. He talked to me every day. Ooh, sound like Coach O.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I have no idea what he said, Ryan. I don't know his name. I don't know.
What kind of dog do you
anything.
have?
I have a boxer pit mix, and she's really cute, and I love her. And her name's
Everyone, when they
Angel.
talk about their own dogs, they're like, oh my God, it's the best dog in the world. I'm going to tell you something right now, and I know you're not going to like it, and I know a lot of these people aren't going to like it.
You don't like dogs.
I don't like a lot of dogs.
You don't like dogs.
I
You're
have
not
a-
the first Ryan I know who doesn't like dogs. Last Ryan didn't like dogs.
I have a list.
Other Ryan, you suck too.
Yeah, fuck you, Ryan.
No, really, fuck him. He sucks.
I have a list of 6 dogs that I know that I like.
You have a list of dogs you like?
I do.
That's interesting.
On the top of the list, Mako. He is a dog that I don't know.
Sounds like a good boy to me.
He's a good boy. My dog Charlie, which I know is a very common name for dogs.
Is it?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Never met a Charlie dog.
Oh well. He has his own Instagram. If you don't,
Oh, cute.
yeah.
I love when dogs have Instagram. Sorry. Did I touch you? Or did I touch
No.
your seat? Okay.
I'll tell you what ruined me on dogs. I dated this girl in high school, and I took her to the animal shelter, right?
Mm-hmm.
We picked out a dog. The dog sucked.
No.
It sucked.
What did it do to you?
It was just rude, and it dug, and it did
Dog
bad things.
flipped you. Dog
Huh?
was rude to you? How?
Just,
Disrespected
I don't
you?
remember. We didn't have it for that long.
Oh.
So here's what we did. We brought her back to the shelter. The girl that I was dating at the time, she felt really fucking mad about this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
She should have.
So we got that dog adopted to another family.
Okay.
We went and we picked out another dog. We did a foster to own or whatever. So we started fostering dogs.
That's
So-
what burned you out on dogs?
So we're getting there.
Mm.
So I go,
Sorry.
go pick up a dog, hang out with it for a couple weeks, get it adopted.
Mm.
It was kind of fun,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. But I can pick out what I don't like about a dog very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like excessive barking. I don't like licking. I like good boys and good girls. If you're not a good boy and a good girl, I'm just like, ugh.
The naughty list.
Yeah.
For dogs?
Yeah. So it's not, I don't know.
Well, is there any other question you want to ask me? My attention span's running pretty short.
Are you done?
Getting there.
Oh my God.
Just getting antsy.
Why?
I'm nervous.
You need to jump or?
I just want to know what I look like already. Like, I want to watch it.
Oh, you want to watch it back already? I think we've been going for 39 minutes since the audio has been recording good. We've been recording for an hour.
That's such a long time. That's a long time. I want to listen. I don't have patience.
You'd be a terrible doctor.
Yeah.
You don't have good patience.
I'm not.
You don't have any patience.
I'm
There it
not
is. That's
trying
the
to be
joke.
a doctor.
Okay, wait, hang on. It says, turn it, push the one button, hit record once for levels, and one more time, push the square button to stop. Let me show you this thing that I saw on Tinder today that I thought was kind of racist. I'm going to delete Tinder like tomorrow.
I should delete Tinder. You may not be Asian, but you'll still eat this cat.
That's a little bit racist.
It's my new bio.
All right.
I don't know. Kind of funny.
Kind of funny. Little racist.
Racist.
I think I'm going to die.
Why?
Like, because of sicknical illness.
Yeah, well, every guy that gets sick thinks he's gonna die when he has like a cold.
I guess you go through pregnancy and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, like you
Go
birth
fuck yourself.
2 humans, so like it hurt.
How is that, by the way?
It was amazing. It was amazing. don't have words. I don't have time to describe how amazing it was.
Like in real shit, like painful though.
Oh, hell yeah. But I guess whatever is released after you have a baby, just never felt that happiness ever.
Oh, really?
It's just insane. It's like your whole brain is like sparking, and like you have like tunnel vision,
Really?
and like you can't see anything else. And just
I had no idea.
I was like bleeding and cramping, and I just given birth. I was like obviously in pain. Everything hurt. I don't even remember the pain.
Uh-huh.
I just remember when Noah came out, when Sam came out. I remember when Noah came out, he was crying, because that suits Noah. But when Sam came out, he was just so still. And I thought, oh my God, is he okay? He's not making any noise. Is he okay? I kept asking. And they handed him to me immediately, and they wrapped us in this big blanket. And I was like, oh my God, he's not making any noise. Is he okay? He just like slowly opened his 2 little eyes, and he just puckered his lips. And I just never felt that feeling before. I see it every time he sleeps. He makes the face, or whenever he just gives me random kisses and neck hugs. But that's just everything.
That's incredible.
It was just everything. Everything made sense in one moment. Everything made sense.
Yeah.
It's been scary since. It's been rocky since to have 2 kids at a young age. But in those moments, I just remember it made sense.
Yeah.
That was that. This was my whole universe.
Now, does every female feel that feeling?
I have no idea.
Or is it just you? 'Cause
I have no idea. I would have to ask. A lot of people I know gave birth, and they've had problems. My sister's baby had issues. She had to be rushed out of Katie didn't even get to see her, but because she had heart problems, she had to like jet out of the room. I mean, that probably didn't feel amazing.
No.
Stupid headphones keep hitting them. I mean, I think every experience is different. I just know mine. Mine were interesting.
So are you done, or is there more?
I feel pretty done.
Yeah.
Maybe in my 30s.
Yeah.
I think that's a good time to have babies. This is when you should have babies.
Right.
I think marriage and babies are 30s stuff, but I mean,
That would be like 13ish.
yeah, he'd be older, but like it happens. My brother's 18 years older than me.
Really?
My sister's 7 years older than me. Like if I have a kid in my 30s, that'll be it. But I'll have one, and it'll be in many years. I need to like graduate college and do other things. Maybe explore and have some kind of a youth. For now, at least I think. I need to have fun now.
What kind of fun things do you do with your kids?
Oh, they come with me everywhere. But I guess the most fun we have would probably just be our walks at night.
Uh-huh.
Which sounds lame, but we talk about everything and hold hands. And we find special rocks.
Yeah.
And it's just a good time to unwind and not be cooped up in the house, and just remember that we're a family and that we love each other. And it gets crazy, but we're all together.
How often is Ryan in the scene?
He lives in Lake Charles. He comes every chance he gets.
Uh-huh.
He's actually on his way now.
Really?
But he'll get them tomorrow morning. He's probably called me a million times. No, he's just called me once.
No, just once.
I mean, he's nice. He loves the boys. He just works. When he was local, he was like always around.
Mm-hmm.
And they love their daddy. They really do.
And what does he do?
He was contract maintenance for like plants.
Mm-hmm.
Like he worked at Methanex. He worked at what's it called? Shell.
Mm-hmm.
Right now he's working for a big plant that's being built over there in Lake Charles.
What's he do? Is he a pipe fitter?
No.
Millwright?
Yes.
Special builder?
Millwright.
Millwright?
And he has a little crew he leads.
Oh, he's a foreman.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's a good, hard-working dude.
Shout out to you, Ryan.
We disagree on lots of things.
Yeah.
Like, lots of things. But he's a good dude. He loves his sons.
That's always good.
It's annoying, but he loves his sons.
Oh, call back to the earlier Ryan thing.
Which one?
I met a girl named Ryan one time, so I did get to do this. But and every time I meet someone named Ryan, I always go, you know, Ryan once told me that all Ryans are awesome.
Y'all suck. I feel like we can end with that. I want to listen to it.
Thanks for watching. We love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. Is that normal?